Hi, I'm Dennis Weaver. You might remember me from Gunsmoke and McLeod, but that's not important. What's important is that the folks at Commonwealth Energy asked me to tell you about a unique opportunity, a chance to claim your power, to save money on the electricity you use and to choose what kind of source it comes from, environmentally friendly or not. You might be saying, nobody gets to choose that. Electricity has always come from the big power company that provides it. No questions asked, no choice in the matter. At least that's the way it's been for about 100 years. In these confusing times when we're told to do this, don't do that, to think this way, to vote that, I mean to tell you, sometimes I'm not sure I'm always doing the right thing. I do know one thing, though. If you took away my right to decide about things in my life, I wouldn't like it one bit. Good news, you do have a choice, and it's happening now, today. Thousands are finding out that they have the power to choose the power they use. You see, a few years ago, a group of concerned consumers claimed their power, so to speak, and demanded that the government deregulate the electrical industry, the largest remaining monopoly in the world. Well, you remember. It wasn't too long ago when the same thing happened to the big telephone companies. Now you're paying less for phone service. And look at all the choices, MCI, Sprint, you name it. In the same way, you get to pick where you want to get your electricity from and how much you'll save. And if you live in California, you've been spending an average of twice as much as the rest of the country. Not anymore. Commonwealth Energy is one of the first new companies to give you a choice. Today, the most common way electricity is made is by generators run on fossil fuel. This makes it one of the biggest causes of pollution in our atmosphere. Then there's nuclear power with its radioactive leftovers nobody wants. Now you can choose what's called green power, electricity that's generated by natural, renewable sources. What Commonwealth is offering is a chance not only to save money, but a chance to do something about our precious earth and the environment. I know what you might be thinking right now. Okay, Dennis, what's the catch? Sounds too good to be true. How do they do it?
Well, there's three main reasons. First of all, the advancement in technology that allows us to produce the energy that's friendly to the ecology. Plus, deregulation is in full force in the state right now, and we can pass the savings on to the consumer. And lastly, the ability to generate wind or solar or geothermal electricity that's very friendly to the ecology, that gives us the ability to pass on the savings and pass on green power at the same time. For the last 100 years, you didn't have a choice. If you lived in the utilities territory, you had to use their electricity. Now people have a choice, and they're opting not only for the savings, but for renewable energy, such as small hydro plants, which is water flowing over a dam, or it could be geothermal, which is just steam coming up from the earth. You also have biomass, which is the burning of leaves and other vegetation. And then you have simple things such as sun through solar panels and wind through high-tech windmills. The mission of Commonwealth Energy Corporation is to save people money, both on a residential and a commercial basis, and also to have a positive effect on the ecology. Since Commonwealth Energy Corporation is the largest and fastest growing electric service provider, it's a no-brainer. You can save money, be friendly to the ecology, and then also we have energy efficiency products that you can use to lower your energy consumption. And for the large industrial users, we have programs that we can implement to help your overall effect. The bottom line is to save money and be friendly to the ecology.
Not only do I get a chance to save money on my energy, but also I get the chance to help the environment, do my little part to conserve energy and get clean power from an energy company.
I feel great that I'm able to do something for the environment by purchasing green power from Commonwealth Energy. My children, I know that it'll be a better place for them later on.
Most of the people that have switched to green power have chosen Commonwealth Energy, in large part because we offer a guaranteed discount versus what the utilities charge for system power, which is highly polluting. In fact, if you take a look at our board, you can see that we are signing up hundreds of new customers a day. The Green Smart program is changing the way that people think about power. In fact, we're working very hard to bring choice to customers all over the country. And as the next couple of years unfold, we'll be in dozens of states offering guaranteed discount pricing on clean, green energy.
The Green Smart program provides you with the cleanest power available at the lowest price possible. What exactly does this mean? It means that the power you're receiving now is generated from sources like coal, oil, and nuclear power. When these sources are converted into electricity, the byproduct is an environmental hazard. That's right. The production of electricity is the #1 cause of industrial air pollution. This air pollution results in smog, acid rain, and global warming. Did you know that only a small percentage of power currently being produced comes from any sort of renewable source? Well, finally, each of us can do something about it. Thanks to the deregulation of the electric utility industry, you can now claim your power and specifically ask that all of the power produced for your home or business comes from renewable sources. All the power Commonwealth Energy supplies is 100% reliable, which means that when you switch from your old power provider to Commonwealth, you'll maintain continuous service with no interruptions. And there are no monthly fees, no contracts to sign, and no fees to switch, ever. Some of you are probably wondering, well, what happens when something goes wrong? Remember that when you buy green power, nothing changes about how your electricity is delivered to your house or place of business. Only thing different is how it's produced. What if the power goes out? Well, you'll still just call your local utility company, which, by the way, as a citizen you own anyway, and they have to fix it. They're still responsible for maintaining the lines and service. And the good part is, you don't need any new wiring or metering. Now, some big companies will need to change meters depending on their power requirements. No, sir, nothing to do but count your savings and sleep better at night knowing you did something right for good old Mother Earth.
I recommend it because you will have the chance to save money, to get the green power, and also it's not obligations to stay with Commonwealth. It is no contracts, no fees, and also it is a free service, so you don't have nothing to lose.
My job is to manage the utility costs coming into the building, and I would definitely recommend Commonwealth as a utility provider. We've saved $9,000 in 6 months. I've had nothing but good experiences with them, and we've saved money. It's reliable now as it was before, and I'm getting a discount on my electricity.
And the beauty of it is that the more people who demand renewable energy, the cheaper it gets to produce. More savings for you. Not only that, but the large commercial and industrial sector have awarded Commonwealth several major contracts, including the city of Santa Monica, California, which switched to environmentally friendly energy sources. Santa Monica switched to green power overnight, and not one light bulb did as much as blink. Easy, renewable, and reliable energy, good for you, good for your pocketbook, good for the air we breathe. It doesn't get much better than that.
A large portion of Commonwealth Energy's future success will lie in the offering of additional products and services to help people save money on their power bill. Items like light bulbs that use less electricity and other devices that will allow your appliances and air conditioners to operate more efficiently. This will have an effect positively on their power bill, but it will also have a positive effect on the environment as well. Recently, when California deregulated its electric utilities, over 300 companies registered to sell power. We started with 6 employees, and now with over 150, we can boast of being the largest and most successful energy service provider in the state. In fact, over 40% of all the people that have chosen to leave their utility in favor of clean, green energy have chosen Commonwealth Energy. We have offices in San Diego, Tustin, and Palm Desert. We firmly established ourselves in these markets. We're now moving into the San Francisco Bay Area and getting them green smart. And very soon, we'll be bringing our green power offerings to the rest of the United States.
Commonwealth provides you with green smart electricity, generated from renewable energy sources while protecting the environment. The cleanest, most reliable power available at the lowest price possible.
Well, I'm getting good savings with the company. In my experience, I noticed already in my first bill, and I save already $20.
It's a no-brainer. Anybody that doesn't switch is just giving money away.
From Commonwealth, I get reliable power, I get to save money, and I get to help the environment.
So claim your power. Call Commonwealth Energy and start saving money and the environment too. Commonwealth Energy. makes common sense.